What's up, everybody? Today is July 24th, 2023, and I'm just going to give a little update on Becca. So, as you see, she's eating her breakfast. What do you have? You had bagel, potatoes,
eggs,
scrambled eggs, yeah, and then
my parfait, my breakfast.
yeah, that looked good a couple minutes ago because it had fruit and granola and stuff in there. So they feed you really good at this hospital. Well, most hospitals they feed you pretty good. And then I wanted to give an update on her medication because I mentioned yesterday that I'm out of breath from walking. I said one of the medications they're giving her was antibiotic, and one of my commenters said antibiotic. She has a virus, that doesn't do any good. And it turns out you're right. It's not an antibiotic. It's antiviral medication. So she actually got a prescription. I'm gonna show you right here. So I'm just covering up Becca's name, her full information, her phone number, and all that. But anyhow, you see the medication name ACY Clover. So she's gonna have to take that 5 times a day. That's so that's the antiviral. So it's antiviral medication, not an antibiotic. And then the other one that's on here is prednisone, Prednisone. And is that it, or what else? What else is on here? I think.
I'm taking iron because my iron is so.
Oh yeah, and then she's taking iron supplement because her iron was so low.
It's not even where it even should be.
Right. So we actually found out today that her iron was super low. So what were they saying? So what was the numbers that they were saying?
I came in with a 7.4, and it's 7.0 to get a blood transfusion.
Right, 7.0 or lower, whatever that means. I don't know, 7.0 of what? Something.
Yeah, something. But she said it was 7.0 below, so I only was like 0.4 away from having a blood transfusion.
Right, and normal levels is what?
13.
Right. So I don't know what that number is for, but yeah, they were saying that 7.4 of whatever concentration or whatever it is in her bloodstream. So she was extremely low on her iron, almost at the point where she would have to have a blood transfusion. Matter of fact, didn't they say that they even considered that when you first came in? They didn't say nothing about that to us. Yeah, and so that just hearing that this morning was a little bit scary for us. But anyhow, so that's that. So the good news, I don't want these videos to be totally glum. So the good news is she didn't need the blood transfusion. They were actually giving her iron in an IV. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone now, but they're giving her.
I had a big one yesterday. Today's smaller.
Yeah, they're giving her iron in an IV, and so she didn't have to do a blood transfusion, and she didn't have a stroke, which is good news. And they pretty much concluded now that it is Bell's palsy. Yeah, after all the tests that they've done and everything.
Hopefully, it's not my facial droop is not permanent.
Right, because you did come in soon enough,
and I still can feel touch. I still can feel touch on my face.
Okay.
I still can't smile right, and I can't lift my eyebrows, but my eye moves, and I can move my tongue and everything else. So they said that's a really good sign.
Yeah, and then people have probably noticed you got the blue thing on your hand. You want to tell them about that?
Oh yeah, they had to take blood this morning out of my hands.
That must have not been fun.
No.
Yeah. And why? What was that for?
To make sure, I think they were counting my iron and
okay, yeah.
Making sure it's going up and not down again.
Yeah.
And then hopefully I get this out. I can't wait to get that out.
Right. Oh yeah. So the other thing that happened yesterday, they took her heart monitor off. So apparently her heart was doing good enough to where you see she's not hooked up. It's not beeping or anything. So she's not hooked up to the heart monitor. Like I said, I don't want these videos to be totally glum. It is looking good. They took her off the heart monitor, so that's good news. And like I said, her iron, they're getting it back up. Oh yeah. So what are you at now? An 8 or something?
8 something.
Okay. So her iron is back up. And it is Bell's palsy and not a stroke. That's what they're concluding, so that's good. And then, she's supposed to leave today, so they'll probably be taking the needle out of her arm pretty soon. So, I wanted to give some good news. And like I said, she has been eating good. We didn't really talk about food. Tell them what you ate yesterday. Like for breakfast, what'd you have?
I had pancakes and sausage.
Turkey sausage.
Yeah, turkey sausage. And then for lunch I had pizza, macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, and it looks like homemade. It doesn't look like any kind of frozen pizza. It looks like it's homemade.
For dinner I had meatballs and pasta and salad, and I had angel food cake and ice cream.
Yes, chocolate ice cream. Yeah, yep. And then this morning, like I said, bagel, potatoes, scrambled eggs, a yogurt like parfait. It had, I don't know, strawberries, blueberries, grapes, yogurt, granola, and then turkey sausage again she had. So yeah, they've been feeding her good too, and just really taking care of her. And they always, they're always asking, hey, if you need anything, let us know. Like that blue jug right there, that's her water jug. So they make sure that has ice water in it for her. And so yeah, so they've been really good. So anyhow, so this was just kind of a quick update, just to let you know. Like I said, we should be leaving the hospital today, and just back to our adventures. But with a definitely a different mindset now. Now that we know she can easily get low iron, we really need to watch her diet, make sure she's getting the protein and just good foods as much as possible. Like I've told you guys before, a lot of times Becca and I both we forego on eating healthy to make sure Nano gets healthy, because it's like we need to make sure he has his meat, his vegetable, and his fruit every day. 3-4 times a day, however much he wants to eat, pretty much. And so if we don't have the money extra for us, we just don't. Becca and I just eat the remainder of what he doesn't eat, or if people give us food, or
spaghetti and meatball. Chef Boyardee can.
Yes, unfortunately, it's just cheap. I eat ramen sometimes, and she'll eat like spaghetti and meatball can, like
Chef
a can.
Boyardee.
Yeah, so just really cheap, not healthy stuff. And so we need to try to work it out to where we're not eating that crap as much anymore, because obviously, it's taking the toll on her health and mine too. I mean, I notice little things about my health too, and oh. So anyhow, so yeah, so we'll probably be leaving today, and either later today or maybe tomorrow, talk a little bit more, and then like I said, just back to our normal. We're still obviously. Oh man, Nano just threw his bottle. We're still homeless. There's all of our stuff right there. Well, there's some more stuff over here. So we're gonna have to drag all that out of here today, and just like I said, go back to our adventures. But anyhow, that's what's going on right now. Becca just finished with a good breakfast, so that's good, and her health is looking up. Like I said, I don't want this to be an abysmal video thing. We brought her in, and yes, there's been a lot of good comments and well wishes, and we appreciate all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
We appreciate all that stuff. So thank you to everybody. Yes, thank you to everybody. Anyhow, see you guys next video.